Hello, my stitching friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Denise, and this is Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. I hope everyone is doing well, and just in case you happen to stumble upon this channel is about primarily it's about cross stitch, but we talk about all kinds of stitches here. And on that note, today I am going to be talking all about crochet. And what are we going to start with? We're going to start with what I am wearing. This is a pattern that I designed. It is my very first crochet design, and I am so very excited to share it with you guys. I absolutely love this top. I am calling it the Silver Lining Summer Top. And I'm going to stand up so you can see most of it. I don't have that much room, but I'll show you what I can. And of course, my favorite part about this is the bobbles, because I absolutely love stitching bobbles. I love the bobble stitch. It may be my favorite stitch of all crochet. So I made this using Lion Brand's Comfy Cotton Blend that come in these cakes. And the color is Silver Lining, hence the name of the pattern. And this cake has 392 yards. I used 3 cakes, I used 2 and the majority of a third. This is how much I have left. Okay. And this is a cotton, and let's see. It is 50% cotton, 50% polyester. And of course I wanted to use cotton, not even necessarily a cotton blend, but I wanted to use cotton so that it would be nice and cool and airy for the summertime. So one of the things that I wanted to also point out about this pattern is that it's very versatile. So of course I made mine the way I wrote it, but you can leave the seam here. You can leave that open, and I'll post a picture at the end of the video of Pamela at Pamela's Adoring Crochet. I will leave a picture of hers there at the end for you to see. So you can leave this open to a keyhole if you'd like. You can also end anywhere that you want, and you can add a border stripe at the bottom. You can make this all stripes. You can leave a slit open on the side if you want that little bit of a flap look going on. It's really very versatile, and so you could do a lot of things with it. You can make multiples of these and wear them all summer long. So by the time you see this video, this pattern will be available on Etsy. I will link it below as soon as it goes live for you. And I plan to look into putting it also on Ravelry, which I've never done before, but I am going to give that a try. So I urge you to go ahead and check out this pattern. As I said, guys, I am so very pleased with it. I absolutely love the way it turned out. And I am very anxious to see your versions of this top in the Black Ribbon Stitch Studio Facebook group. So let me see how that's going. I want to give a very special thank you to two of my testers, and one was Pamela at Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Pamela has already posted a video about this top. She's really enjoying it, and I will post that video below for you. Pricilla, also of Distinctive Crochet, was a tester, and I will also leave a link to her YouTube channel below. And as I said, at the end, I will also insert a couple of pictures of what they have been able to do with this pattern. Thank you guys so much. There was no way at all that I could have done this without you. So I totally appreciate all of the help that you gave me along the way. Now, I've done some more crochet in the past couple of weeks that I wanted to share with you, and one of them is one of my all-time favorite patterns, which is the Cinnamon Fade Shawl. I think I showed this to you guys at one point while it was a whip. It is now finished, and I am extremely excited about it. I love it. Will you look at this beauty? This is fabulous. This is absolutely fabulous. It's everything that I wanted in a shawl. And you may know that I always have my Neapolitan shawl in the back of my chair, which is also a cinnamon fade shawl. So this is going to be the second one that I've made. And I must say, I'm very pleased with myself. I made this using, what is this called? This is the Premier Everyday Bobbin. Let's see if we can get that up. Oh, that's upside down. Here we go. Okay. And it comes on a bobbin like this. And just so you guys know, just a short review on the yarn itself. The yarn is wonderful. It is so soft. And as you can see, my shawl is so drapey. Guys, I have not washed this, blocked it, anything. This is fresh off of the hook. And it is just so soft and drapey. And, you know, especially when you are making a wearable, that is what you are looking for. So the yarn is wonderful. It is a worsted weight, size 4, and there is a total of 543 yards on this bobbin. And as you can see from the shawl, there are 3 different colorways of yarn on the bobbin. Okay, this bobbin is called Cherries Jubilee. Now, I won this yarn from Premier through Jennifer's YouTube channel, Cinnamon Stitches Crochet. And I have to say that when this yarn first came out, I was head over heels. I thought, oh my gosh, this is the most brilliant thing ever. Why didn't somebody think of this before? It is just the cutest thing in the world. But let me just tell you, just be aware, actually crocheting from this bobbin was quite a pain. Once I really got into making the shawl and crocheting with this yarn, I was increasingly frustrated because although it's cute and everything, it just it was a little bit of a nightmare to crochet with because of the way that it's wound on the bobbin. So beyond that though, note that you can get this everyday yarn from Premier without it being on the bobbin. Okay, so that is my shawl. And then I periodically try to do no yarn left behind. And so this time I had just 4 random skeins of yarn, and I didn't know what to do with them, but I really had fallen in love with the willow square. Now, again, if you know, you may know that I'm not very fond of granny squares. And I'm not really fond of joining things. I avoid those things, but I really like the look of a willow square. So I wanted to make some of those, and I made one quite some time ago and just put it aside. And I thought, let me just go ahead and make the rest of the willow squares, use up the rest of that yarn, and call it a day. And so please forgive the fact that I have not yet woven in my ends, but this is what I came up with. I made 6 squares, which I absolutely love. I think they are beautiful. I love the color combination that I chose. I have no idea what I originally bought the yarn for. Clearly I did buy it for some purpose, but I used Premier's Deborah Norville collection Everyday Soft Worsted in the colorway Terracotta and Mustard, and I think I used also a Vanish's Choice by Lion Brand in the colorway Linen. Now that's only 3 of them. I have lost the ball band for the 4th one, so I don't even know, because as I said, this was supposed to be a scrappy project. So just, you know, getting rid of scraps, trying to come up with different things to make with my scraps. And so here it is, guys. And once I do weave in my ends, show the right side, this is going to live on the back of my chair for a while. And that's why it's only 6 squares. Didn't have enough to make a blanket or anything like that, nor did I envision myself doing such a thing, but I did enjoy making it. And one thing that I learned both from making these willow squares, enjoying them, and from making my top, is that I really do enjoy joining the pieces using a slip stitch. That seems to really work for me. I'll probably be using that method from here on out. And what I did was I simply slip stitched in the back loop only all the way around, both on these squares and on the shoulder of this top. So that is what I wanted to come on and share with you guys today. Don't forget, this pattern will be live on Etsy, in my Etsy shop, and the link will be below. What I will do is, once I figure out the whole Ravelry thing, I'll go ahead and come back to this video and add the link there. Again, I want to thank Pamela of Pamela's Adoring Crochet and Pricilla of Distinctive Crochet for helping me and testing this pattern for me and giving me the advice that I needed, being that this was my very first pattern release. And I hope you guys I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. And I will be back next week with a regular floss tube video. And I want to wish those of you who celebrate Easter to have a very happy Easter. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.